Hi friends, today we will see about different types of leave in company or in organization. So firstly, what is leave policy? So leave is a provision to stay away from general reason with prior approval of authorities. It may also accepted for casual purpose or a planned activity on medical ground. Now kinds of leave. There are 15 types of leaves in general. First, casual leave CL, special casual leave SCC, special leave, earned leave EL, vacation leave. This is only for academic staff. Half pay leave HPL, commuted leave, leave not due LND, extraordinary leave EOL, maternity leave, paternity leave, adoption leave, hospital leave, sabbatical leave, and study leave. So firstly, we will see casual leave, CL. This is granted for certain unforeseen situation or where you are requiring to go for 1 or 2 days leave. Special casual leave, SCL. Such leave which is sanctioned by the competent authority for such occasion not fixed as it may be determined by the authority. Special leave. Special leave is an arrangement granted to an employee who needs to be absent from the work during working hours, which do not come under the other types of leave, unplanned or unforeseen leave, special leave. Earned leave, EL. These are the leaves which are earned in the previous year and enjoy in the preceding years. Vacation leave. This is only for academic staff. The teachers are entitled to take the vacation like other employees. The provision of vacation is as per the Education Act and it cannot be curtailed by circulars. Half pay leaves HPL. Half pay leave is for those emergencies when you have exhausted all your earned leave as well as casual leave. During this leave period, you are entitled to half of your pay for the days you are on leave, and this is for 20 days in a year and keeps on accumulating if unused. Commuted leave. Commuted leave can be granted only when the leave sanction authority is satisfied that there is a reasonable prospect of a staff returning to duty on its expiry. So it cannot be granted as leave priority to retirement. Next is leave not due LND, granted to a permanent employee when no other leaves is due and there are reasonable prospect of this of his comeback on duty. Extraordinary leave. Extraordinary leave always be without leave salary and may be granted when no other kinds of leave is admissible or the half concerned or the staff concerned has especially applied in writing for the grant of EOL. Maternity leave. According to the Maternity Benefit Act, female workers are entitled to a maximum of 12 weeks, that is 84 days of maternity leave. Out of these 12, 6 week leave is postnatal leave. In case of miscarriage or medical termination of pregnancy, a worker is entitled to 6 weeks of paid maternity leave. Paternity leave. A father is expected to be emotionally and physically available for both mother and child before and after the delivery. Considering this company avail this leave to employees. Hospital leave. Paid hospital leave is entitled to cover the period that a hospital doctors deems that an employee required hospital care. Okay. Now, sabbatical leave. An employee can be granted leave or absence for a maximum period of 5 years in the entire service period. Not less than 6 months sabbatical leave at a time will be granted to an employee. Extension of leave beyond 5 years shall not be granted under any circumstances. The next is Study leave. Study leave is granted for consultants for postgraduate purpose approved by the employing authority. It covers study, research, teaching, and attending professional conference. So that's all for the today's video. Thanks for watching this video. In next video, we will see each each leave and its policy in details.